Welcome to another edition of Lean Bites. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Paul Dean. In today's edition of Lean Bites, we're going to take a look at a principle that's only recently become popular, although it's been around for some years, called psychological safety. And in particular, how this can make a significant difference to your daily huddle. Now, psychological safety is such a powerful principle that when done well, will create a significant shift in the level of engagement with your people. This will dramatically influence your improvement culture. Now, psychological safety is all about a safe, caring environment where team members are empowered by leaders to develop their voice, raise quality and performance concerns, and contribute to improvement ideas without the fear of speaking up. Now, over the last few years, there's been plenty written about psychological safety, and in particular, its connection with an improvement culture. Now, Toyota developed psychological safe environments around everything they do, and this principle has enabled them to create great cultures of improvement. And I've seen it time and time again that if you create a psychological safe environment, then your daily huddle will become a powerful instrument in building an awesome improvement culture. Now, I've got 4 keys to enable the creation of that safe environment, resulting in a stronger daily huddle. Number 1, rules of engagement. In your daily huddle, it might sound restrictive, but having a meeting structure through simple guidelines is very powerful. Some might call them rules, but simple guidelines should be created by the same team undertaking the huddle. And these are a set of principles and ways of operating that the team agrees upon. And when creating these, collaborate for everyone's benefit. Now, some examples might be, for those recording information on the huddle board, it should be done prior to the start of the meeting to avoid disrupting the start. Ensure everyone has the right proximity to the board and their line of sight is clear, and there are no physical obstructions. Also, ensure the participants can hear what's being said by all. Start and finish on time. This allows everyone to know and adhere to the time commitment. Follow an agenda to ensure everything is covered. And only one person speaking at a time. Self-police this against the agreed guidelines. And if one person is speaking, ensure the rest of the group respect that person by not cutting them off or speaking over them. And above all, create guidelines to ensure the meeting is effective. Regularly review these guidelines and change things if they're not working. Number 2 is respectful challenge. Respectful challenge is challenging the data and the other information being presented, not the person presenting it. It's not only done by the leader, but it's a process that everyone should participate in. It not only allows the presenter to reflect on their information and develop better ways to communicate, but also helps those who have experience in the subject matter to be able to contribute in a respectful and positive way. And during a daily huddle, there'll be different people either presenting or contributing. And it's important to contribute to what's being presented by a respectful challenge. Number 3 is record contributions during the meeting. Building a section on the board where valuable contributions can be captured is a simple but powerful tool. As participants offer their contributions, capture agreed ideas on the board. And if actions are agreed upon during the huddle, then another great tool is an action board. This not only allows team members to develop a voice, but helps in tracking the countermeasures to facilitate improvement and advance KPIs, but ensure the actions are agreed upon by the owners. Finally, number 4, celebrate the wins no matter how small. As a group, acknowledge when the team or the team member has achieved something special. This could happen throughout any huddle, but it might help to make this an agenda item for the end of the week, like a Friday, which highlights the great work that has been accomplished. This requires some self-reflection as well as everyone looking outwardly to what others have contributed. You could even extend this to an overall end of month reward. This will encourage team members to contribute and develop a voice. Now, I'm totally convinced that if you create a psychologically safe environment, perhaps using my 4 points, then your daily huddle will become an integral component to a successful improvement culture. I trust this has been very helpful, and before I let you go, I'd like to leave you with a reminder from a famous football coach. Individual commitments to group effort, that is what makes a team work, a company work, a society work, a civilization work. Vince Lombardi. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Lean Bites.